Hey everybody, welcome to the tactics and applications section of day number 3 of starting the process of becoming debt-free. Step 1 to becoming financially free is to become debt-free. That is the part of the process. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a quick review of the 10 steps to financial freedom. And then we're going to be looking at setting up your finances in a way for you to become debt-free. We're going to list out all of your debts. We're going to see what action steps that you need to take to become financially free. And then we're going to make this real, and we're going to actually go through the steps and make all of this reality in your life. So let's just as a quick refresher, we're going to take a look at the 10 steps of financial freedom. And step number 1 is going to be to set up your monthly budget. Step 2 is list all of your debts, smallest to largest. Step 3, make minimum payments on everything. Step number 4, save up $1,000 emergency fund. Step number 5 is going to be pay off all of your debt using the debt snowball strategy. That is making minimum payments on everything and then taking all additional resources, all additional money, paying off the smallest debt first, and then moving on. That way you can get wins and you can have accomplishment and you can feel like you are making it happen. If all you do is concentrate on the biggest one, you're going to sit there for a year trying to pay that thing off, or 6 months, and you're getting really discouraged. We need to just start knocking stuff out and getting it done. All right. Step number 6. Save 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This is going to be your fully funded emergency fund. You've already saved up $1,000, on a previous step, but here we're going to be saving up 3 to 6 months of living expenses. We're going to be at step number 7, investing 15% of your income into retirement. Step number 8, we're going to pay off your home as fast as possible. Step 9, we're going to start building wealth by investing. And then step number 10 is give. Now that one is totally optional. If you just want to hoard all the money for yourself and get rich and have everything and not really give to others, hey, that's your thing. Whatever you want to do is fine. But I can personally tell you there's nothing more rewarding to be able to give to people that are in need. I can't tell you how many times that my family had major financial crises and went through horrible situations where, somebody bringing us a bag of groceries was the only way we were going to be able to eat that week, and it literally changed my life to be able for someone to have that effect on me or to give us money. I want you to be able to have that effect with other people. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to share my screen. We're going to take a look at all the resources below this video that I am giving you as a part of the 5-day financial freedom challenge. All right. First, we're going to be setting up your monthly budget. Now, I've given you 2 different resources for you to use. When you click on them, they're actually going to download onto your computer. I'm pretty sure you need to do this on a laptop or a desktop computer, maybe a tablet. Not really 100% sure if you can do this on mobile. I haven't really tried yet, but maybe you can. But you're going to download it. When you do, you're going to come to these 2 pages. These are 2 really awesome resources. Now, what I want you to do is just pick one. Pick one that really fits more to you, okay? Now, if you on your order page of the Financial Freedom Challenge, if you picked up that that order bump that was on there, that additional, I think it was $27 for the 1-page mini course of additional resources to help you with this entire process, giving you additional budgets, additional forms and sheets and additional training. If you got that, it's available to you and you can use all of that to complement this. If you haven't picked it up, I might actually make that available to you. I'll probably just put it on the bottom of this page when I'm able to have the time to make it available. But as of right now, we're going to be taking a look at these 2, which is the quick start budget and the monthly cash flow plan. Now, just pick one, whatever works for you. And what you're going to do is you're going to just simply follow the instructions. The quick start budget is going to be the easiest, most basic budget that you can do. If you're just starting out, maybe you've never done a budget before, I'm going to challenge you to do this one. And you're going to be listing out all the different things that are going on. You can actually type out saving $20 a month for an emergency fund. My rent is $1,500 a month. I'm trying to put $25 away a month for, repairs and maintenance, my electric bill, $150. What you're going to do is you're going to list them all up. And then on the bottom is you're going to tally. You're going to add them all up. Just get your calculator out, add them all up. And that way you can take a look at where all of your money is going. Then what you're going to do is you're going to add up the total amount from all categories. You're going to look at the total income that you have coming in and the total money that you have going out, and see maybe if you have any left over, because whatever you have left over, we need to, number one, we need to save $1,000 for an emergency fund, because that's the step that you need to complete before you start paying off all of your debt. You need to make minimum payments on everything, and then you need to save up $1,000. You take all additional resources and do that. Once you do that, then you can start doing the debt snowball strategy. The monthly cash flow is a little bit of a different budget. It's really designed for people that like to take a look at the monthly take-home pay that they're getting and just kind of organize it a little bit better. But that's what this is, and it's a lot more detailed. You can go through and let's say that you budget $400 a month for your car payment, but you're trying to do $425 a month, maybe pay a little bit more. But if you're doing the 5-day financial freedom challenge, you only need to be paying the minimum on everything. And so like credit card number one, it's going to be, let's say you're doing $25 a month and needs to be $25 a month. Now, let's say that this credit card is the smallest credit card balance that you have. You've already saved your $1,000 emergency fund. Then what you're going to do is this credit card that is $25 a month, you need to put everything towards it to pay it off. But anyway, you're going to add all the columns, and that's going to kind of give you an idea. Let's move on to the next section. And that's going to be to answer just the three. And of course, I forgot to mention that this entire tactics and applications is simply 3 different parts. That's all it is. Number one, it's going to be getting your budget set up. Number two, it's going to be filling out this form. And then number 3, it's going to be getting the debt snowball strategy started. All right. Step number 2 right here underneath the tactics and applications video is going to be starting the process. This is where I need to know which step you currently are on in the 10-step financial freedom steps that you need to take to I call it the baby steps to become financially free. Where are you? Let's say that you're on step number 2. Now, looking at what step you're currently on, how long will it take you to get to the next step on the list? This is where I want you to set a goal. Let's say you're on 2. Step number 2, which is to list all of your debts, smallest to largest. And then you need to move on to making minimum payments on everything. Well, that should be relatively quick, right? So let's really move on to step number 4. You're on step number 4. You are currently trying to save enough money to be able to save up $1,000 emergency fund. So how long estimated are you able to save that up? How long is it going to take for you to be able to complete that step? And that's what I want you to do, is I want you to list that. Now, below that is going to be the debt snowball strategy. What you're going to do is you're going to click on this button. And of course, the idea is is to list all of your debts, smallest to largest. And what you're going to do is you're going to save your $1,000 emergency fund first, and then you're going to make payments on everything else, minimum, and then you're going to start using the debt snowball strategy. Now, what you're going to do is follow the once you download the form, the debt snowball form, you're going to follow the instructions on this page, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to start listing them all out. Maybe it's credit card number 1, or actually what you could do is you could just put Discover card, and the total payoff is $1,500. Your minimum payment is $25 a month. And what you're going to do, this is the smallest card right there. And then what you can do is you can put, MasterCard, your total payoff is $3,650. Then your minimum payment, let's say that is $30 a month. And what you're going to do is you're going to list out all of your debts, smallest to largest. Then what you need to do is you need to concentrate on the smallest one, and you're going to put all additional money. Let's say when you do your budget that you see you have an additional $500 a month that you can dedicate towards paying off your debt. Then you're going to take that $500 and you're going to start knocking it out. All right. So if you have $500 a month, well, the Discover Card's $1,500. That's going to take you 3 months to pay it off. And you know what? I would kind of concentrate on day number 4, increasing your income so you could do it much faster. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to go down. I want you to complete all 3 sections of this tactics and applications. And then I want you to move on to day number 4. You can either do that tomorrow or you can go ahead and do it right after you complete these 3 sections. And I'll see you on day number 4, where we're going to talk about increasing your income. This is my favorite day by far, because I can't tell you how many students that have gone through the challenge that were struggling so much to pay off all of their debt, and it's taken them so long to be able to do it. Once they got day number 4 down and they were able to increase their income, they were able to pay off their debt significantly faster. And then a lot of people actually were able to quit their job because they really enjoy doing that rather than their job. So go to day 4 whenever you are ready, and I'll see you on day number 4.